If you want to find out what my top 19 purchases of 2019 were, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and I have my list here, my list of top 19 purchases for this year of 2019. And I thought it would be nice to walk through all of those 19 purchases and talk about them a little bit. So, and they are in order of top to bottom. So I think I'm going to start off with number 19. So we'll go backwards. Number 19 is the Viseart Soleil, and it's a very, very recent addition to my collection, obviously 2019, but I mean, like, really, I just got it. And it looks like this, and I have wanted that palette for, well, ever since it came out. It had my name written all over it, and it went on sale in December at Sephora, and I'm super happy to have it. The next ones are Pat McGrath palettes that I have in my collection, and they are these two. So I've got the Bronze Ambition and La Vie en Rose, and I was very happy to get these two palettes at a very reasonable price. And the Buxom lip set was another purchase that I was so happy about, and it is right here. And I did do swatches of these products in a separate video, and I focused on finishing, and I have the very last little bit of the Cire Royale, or Cure Royale, I guess, from Buxom on my lips. I'm just finishing that up today, and very happy to have some new Buxom glosses and full-on lip creams in my collection, and all of these in this set are all colors that I'm quite fond of, whereas the last set of Buxom, the 5 I got last time, I was not keen on all the colors, so this is going to be a nice change for me to be using these. Next up is a category, and I'll just put a picture of one of them, and it's the Sephora nail polishes, and they have made every recommendations video for every Sephora sale since I got some myself. They're minis, they're 5 ml each, but they're so cute, they're so ergonomic, the product is very good, and they are little gems in my collection, and I highly recommend them, especially when you can get them 20% off, because they end up being about $5.40 a piece, Canadian, which is a great price for a mini, and again, they are so cute. The next product I have is a product that's not as easy to show you, and I'll put a picture of it right there. It was the Sephora Favorites. It was a bunch of eyeliners, and it came on for, I think, $24 Canadian. It was just reduced by half, I think, and it was one of the best purchases that I made. I'm so happy that I have it. Just really happy. I get to try a bunch of liners that there's no way that I would have purchased, each one of them, and of course have as well some of my known favorites, so it was a really nice set to get. Coming in at number 13 is these guys, and these are Looxi Beauty highlighters and singles, and some of them these are the Multichromes, these are 9 regular singles, this is the ice cream collection right here, and then 2 large highlighters. I really am happy that I tried this brand, and that's why it comes in into my top 19. At number 12 is this guy. And it is the Ciate Mini Mani Month for 2019, which I will be revealing shades from throughout 2020. And as a matter of fact, I'm wearing Ciate nail polish today. I'm wearing Knee Highs is the blue color, and then the topper here is Kaleidoscope. Love it so much. This nail polish formula, I love it. And so I'm super happy to have this advent calendar of 24 nail polishes to reveal starting, I guess, tomorrow technically. Next up, I have a series of Juvia's Place palettes. Let's see here. At number 11, I have the Warrior palette. This is the newest palette of Juvia's Place that I have, and it looks like this. I absolutely love it. It's such a good palette. As far as the color story, I haven't played with it yet, but just look at it. It's gorgeous, and I love color. After that, I have at number 10, I have the Douce, and this is the Douce So it is Douce, not Douce, Douce. And here it is, and it's such a unique color story for Juvia's Place. I really, really quite like it. And it's just a surprising color story, I guess. Overall, Juvia's Place or not. So that is the Douce. I have a thing for greens and lime greens, and Tribe is just, it is so my jam, especially the top row. I think this palette is absolutely beautiful. Super, super happy to have it in my collection, no question. The Magic I don't have in palette form, so I won't show it to you, but Magic was number 8, and Zulu is number 7. Out of the whole bunch, this is the one I would be super, super sad if I did not have. It's just beautiful, and my favorite is that lime green right in the middle. It's so gorgeous. So beautiful. So we've gone to 7. The next one is number 6, which is the Hashtag by Violet Voss. And that is it right here. And I'm so pleased to have it as a companion palette for the Like a Boss palette that I really love. Like a Boss is the one that got me really into Violet Voss. It's the only Violet Voss palette that I have other than this one. But to me, they are very complementary to each other. There are a lot more golds and purples in this one, and I think it goes really well with the very rich, deep colors that you'll find in the Like a Boss palette. And this one is very new, so new I haven't even touched it yet. A lot of palettes I got really late into the year. Now, you know, based on the palettes I'm showing you, we're really getting into the thick of it, right? The Hashtag is beautiful, and this next one is quite iconic, and it is the Tarteist Pro. I have wanted this palette for way too long, and I'm so, so happy that I have it. And it smells amazing. The mattes, the range of mattes in this one is to die for, and I'm just... Every time I see it in my collection, I have a big grin on my face because I so wanted this formula in this color scheme. Ever since I first saw this palette, I knew that I wanted it at some point in my collection. This next set might seem unusual to you, but it is the Makeup Forever Magnetic 6-Pan palettes. And it's both for the palettes themselves and what is in them. So here is the magnetic palette, and you'll see that it is relatively small, but it is so well constructed, and there's a big mirror, and the magnets for the shadows are amazing. They are so strong, you don't have to worry about the shadows leaving the palette. And these are 6 of the Makeup Forever Artistry, I think, singles that I was able to get. All of these were half off, and then there was an amazing discount along with it, so I picked as many as I could up. And this is another palette, again with Makeup Forever products in it. So I've got 2 miniature blushes, a finishing powder, and 1 more of those single eyeshadows. And as I mentioned, this magnet is really amazing. It's almost hard to pick up anything that is magnetized onto these palettes. I have 3 of these little guys. And for me on the go, they are fantastic. So I have a total of 3 of these, and I wanted a couple for eyes and 1 as a face palette. I'm super happy to have them. At number 3, I have the Too Faced Chocolate Gold, and I am not disappointed. This was highly recommended by Jen Loves Reviews, and I am not unhappy that I have this palette at all. All of the looks so far that I've created with them, I've had people ask me what I have on my eyes. It is super user-friendly, very approachable. I've used in the most recent looks, I've used these guys down here, and I've used these 2 as well. And of course, these neutrals right here. Those are no-brainers. They are just super, super nice, and I was very impressed by the formula when I did the swatches for these. We're down to the last 2, and at number 2 I have the Lancome holiday sets. And yes, I'm saying sets because there are 2 of them. There is the warm and the Cool, and each one of them comes with a train case. I'll just show you one of the train cases. I love them both. This one is the kind of patent leather look, and the other one is more of a matte finish, kind of an animal print matte finish black as well. I love these. These store my nail polishes, and the other one stores my primers and mascaras, my extras, and I'm so happy with the case, and I'll show you the eyeshadow palettes as well. And here are the eyeshadow palettes. This one is the Warm, as you can tell. It gives me vibes of Natasha Denona Gold, especially for these shadows right here. And this is the blush that I have on today. I'm very, very fond of the blushes from Lancome. And then the Cool palette looks very much like the Warm on the outside. And this one gave me vibes of the Modern Renaissance palette. And it's beautiful. Both of them create fantastic looks. And I have a ton of information on these palettes. I made so many videos about the overall sets and first impressions, second look with each one of these palettes. They are so good. I often give away the holiday palettes from the holiday kits from Estee Lauder, Lancome, and Elizabeth Arden. I am keeping these two because they're fantastic. And finally, at number 1 is the Clionadh eyeshadows, and that is 2 parts. It's the mystery bag singles that I got this year, including the Peridot highlighter up here. So all of these, and I'll show you a few more. These are 4 more, and they're all Clionadh shadows, and I made them into a quad for Quad of the Month number 12 for December, and that's why they're not in the main palette. And finally, 8 more singles that are the final little bit of the Clionadh shadows. Actually, that's not true. I have another partial palette back here. 4 singles that I got. And I had these 2 initially, Smolder and Gothic, and now I got, starts with an F, Forge, and also, I can't remember what this one is. Forge and Luminaire. I knew it was Lumi something, but I didn't remember Luminaire. So those are the last ones. And I might as well show you all of them. So this is my second magnetic palette from Clionadh that you probably saw back there. And these are some additional highlighters on this side. The Sorbet highlighter right here, which was one of my very, very first ones from Clionadh, and my beautiful mattes down here. So yeah, that Clionadh was definitely the number 1 thing that I purchased in 2019. I love the brand, and I only look forward to having a chance to try more from them. The product is absolutely phenomenal, and this design is phenomenal. And I'm such a fangirl that I even have that stained glass design as the background on my lock screen on my phone. So there you go. I am officially a Clionadh Cosmetics groupie. There it is. I've said it. I've declared it. It is what I am. I am's what I am. That is it for my 19 in 19 product countdown. Let me know what you think of how I ranked my purchases. Are there any in that list that are favorites for you? Are there some that make you kind of go, what are you thinking? I would love to hear in the comments. Please let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time. And I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. But until then, take care.